Greetings everyone and welcome to the Royal Video. I'm King John II and this is Craft the World. I will call it a 2D dwarf city builder. It's been given lots of genre names, but I think that's the most apt to describe it. What does that entail? Let's have a look, shall we? It is a creation by an indie studio called Decover Entertainment, and lots of dwarfs, as you can see. So I can scroll out. This is actually I haven't been playing very long with this. First time I actually do this. So you start off on the what the hell is? Oh, okay. There's a little icon. So this is a zombie. Okay, so I'm getting distracted here. You spawn on a little island type map. I think there are different ones, snowy ones, larger ones, desert ones, depending on what you choose. I just went with the default one to start off, to start learning the game. And this is where I've gotten to. A nice little mine settlement for my dwarves. And they're keeping busy. And there's a ghost. So, city builder. All this I sort of built myself. It's not like, should we say, Minecraft, where you yourself place each block where you want. In this game, as many others of that genre, you give orders by clicking, and your units will do their best to comply to these orders. Now that brings a couple of problems. One of the first issues in these kinds of games that has to be looked at quite a lot, quite hard at, is the AI. Is the AI any good? And in this game, it works. That's the best I say. It's a lot better than it used to be. I did used to play this game in alpha or beta. It's now officially released. It's in its 1.000 update version. But there's still some problems. We can't really see much because it's nighttime, but I had kind of a big pit here. That, where was it? Right, it was here. So all of this used to be a hole, and I filled it up with dirt so that had a nice, clean, straight front garden, shall we call it. But it was mostly because I could put down these traps down here. So I put dirt on my hotbar down there, and I clicked all the spaces where there was nothing. The problem is they started filling up the top. Dwarfs got stuck underneath. When there was only 2 blocks left here, a dwarf fell down, another one followed him for no obvious reason. So there was like 3 dwarves spazzing out down in the hole, and the dwarf that was supposed to fill it up couldn't because there were dwarfs there. I just got completely stuck for a while, so I had to dig out the hole again, get the dwarfs that were stuck in there out. So the AI still needs work. You can, if I remember how to do it, control dwarfs yourself. That's interesting. I can make him climb if I want. Okay, make him jump. I think it's spacebar. Yeah, so you can control them yourself manually. So that's all right. But when I've already got 9 dwarfs, each controlling them manually. When you're controlling one, all the others start doing stupid things again. It's not optimal. But there's still quite a lot of things to do. So, important thing in the city builder is the progress. What is there to do in this game? Because there is only this island, whatever is on it, and that's it. Is that enough for you to have fun with? Well, first of all, it's a city builder. So, how good a settlement, how good a palace, how good a house, how good a village, how good whatever you want to build, can you make it? That's in and of itself a pretty decent. Right. amount of fun to have in the game. I'm only using wood for now, and pretty basic materials, and it's already looking, pretty decent. All of this used to be dirt, by the way. I'm having to replace front earth, individual blocks all the time to start making it all look like it's full wood, fully built, fully lived in. Oh, they can't get to it because it's too high up. Can I build a ladder here over the chair? Yes, I can. So, getting distracted. And how do I make wood? Well, I'll show you in a sec. So yeah, I'm going for a underground settlement vibe, and I might add some stories to this little porch. I guess it's like the front of the house. It's a dwarf hole. That was the idea I was going for anyway. So I mentioned Minecraft. Why did I mention Minecraft? It's a little trick for you guys if you start playing this game. I don't know if it works for other materials. I guess I can try this out. But if you have wood walls and equipped, and you click on an already existing wood wall, you can change its look. Let's try with the... Do I have any dirt? No. So this is the inventory screen for you and your dwarves. This is all my dwarves and their equipment. I'll have a look at that later. That's not actually what I wanted. I wanted to go in the craft screen. Earth. Go. Can I change the look of Earth? No, I can't. Alright. Let's go back to that craft screen. Other thing that this game gives you as a progress system is crafting. Now, I read in the wiki... I'm not going to have enough wood. Damn it. Okay, let's go quicker. Cut a tree down somewhere. Is there a decent tree somewhere to cut? No, that's not bad. Open portal. Other quick tip. Use this spell a lot. It creates a portal from your spawning area. Let's go quicker. Over here. Directly to where you open the portal. So they can go back and forth a lot faster. Also, you can speed up time with F1, F2, F3. And it shows up there. Tie speed 0.5 feet. Anyway. So they should be bringing the wood back. What are they doing? See, not sure what that guy was doing. Maybe he was picking up a log that fell down. Okay. So now I should have enough wood. So I saw in the wiki a recipe to make coal. Well, it wasn't actually a wiki, it was a forum. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, it does. Okay. I made one coal. Oh, it's someone needs to craft it. Where do they craft it? At what? Okay, so if you boil wood and earth, it makes coal. I'm not quite sure on the realism of that. Anyway, so that's how you craft. It's the same system as Minecraft, basically, but a little less... it's sort of more advanced and sort of less. It makes a little bit less sense at times, but with just this grid, you basically create everything in the game, so it's normal. What do I mean by more advanced and less advanced? For example, I think this is a recipe, for wood panels. It's 4 in a square. In Minecraft, wherever you put that square, it would do the same recipe. In this game, though, 2x2 doesn't make the thing. It has to specifically be in this corner for you to be actually able to craft the wood panel. I'll actually make a few because I need them. That's why I never have any wood, is because it costs 4 to make 3 of these, and I need a lot. Because not only am I doing the front of the things in wood, I'm also doing the back walls, and I've got a long way to go yet. Anyway, I've got quite a few things here you can see. This is a recipe I haven't done yet. To make oil, you need a stone, berries, and a bottle. It makes sense. You squash the berries into the bottle. I made a bottle earlier by making glass. So let's try. Do I have any berries? I do not. Oh. Well, damn. And oh wait, yes I do. There we go. They're in the food section. That makes sense. Okay, and then I need a rock or a stone, and someone will make some oil. Why do I make oil? Because you need oil to craft lamps. And why do I want to craft lamps? Because I want to advance in the tech tree. So, the third progressive. Well, the 3.5, I'll call it. The third, after the crafting, after having fun making things, to unlock the crafting, you need to go through this tech tree. I like the idea, but it's also artificially lengthening your progress a bit too much. For example, to make the first steel weapon, the steel club, and some archer gloves and stuff, you have to go through the wooden equipment. That makes sense. The problem is you also need to go through cooking, the first cooking, the pots, locks. You need to make roof of leaves, wooden walls, wooden doors. You need to make these things, which kind of makes sense actually, the forge. But then you also need to make roofs and scaffolding. You don't need, it's not just I make weapons, I can make better weapons. No, I need to go through everything to get to one specific thing. So if I'm like, let's go forward. Holy Christ, I can summon imps? That sounds amazing. Well, first I need to get through advanced cooking, farming. I need for that to also go through basic stoneworking. I can see that through the little white arrows. To get to stoneworking, I need to do basic decorating. For that, I'll probably also have to do advanced processing. For that, I'll have had to do advanced illuminating and advanced furnishing, blah, 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 blah. It takes forever. It's nice because it means I'm going to have to play the game a long time, but at times it's like, I don't want to make fishing gear. I don't care about fish right now. I want to make a better axe. I want to make a sword. I don't want to fish. Please, game. But you still have to go through it. At the very start, all you have to do is go in the crafting, put the things in the grid, and you do them. Later on, you start getting things like the forge, the cooking campfire. I'm sure there's more things later on. There's a workshop, which is, it gives orders. It gives you basically make the blueprint, but then it has the dwarfs have to start doing the crafting. I am not exactly sure if unlocking stuff in the tech tree does anything to the outside world. What do I mean by that? For example, we can see here, let's go fast forward for a while, maybe we'll be able to see the attack happen. Is that the fastest? Looks like it, yep. Every time night happens, a few zombies, skeletons, a big, really fat zombie will spawn. From time to time, a goblin invasion can happen. Basically, it's Terraria, and they actually say so. It's inspired by Terraria. But I think it's every 30 minutes or something, this happens, and this is a full-on evil invasion. A dark portal will spawn somewhere on the map, and from there, quite a lot of enemies will arrive. I think I have 3 or 4 of them happen, and it's always been a big bunch of skeletons. I managed to fight them at the very beginning. Now that I'm full wood armor, I've got quite a few archers, quite a few warriors, quite a few traps. It's been really easy to fight them off. So if it's never ever gonna become harder... Oh. Okay. See, that's kind of good AI though. The archers seem to kite... Oh, I need to click on that. There you go. I'll show that in a sec in the equipment tab. Archers will kite and stuff. So, I've got quite a nice army. I don't know if it's this map, because it's the beginner's map that explains why I have no hard enemies. Or is it that when I get, like... Well, maybe not the very end. Let's have a look. There we go. When I get to advanced armor, is it going to unlock advanced invasions and advanced attacks on me and advanced mobs and bosses and stuff? I don't know. I don't even think there are any bosses, which is a shame. But, so yeah, I mean, the further I go, the more badass I'm going to be, but the game's going to just become too easy where the fights are concerned. But then again, I've called it a 2D city builder, so maybe the combat's not really the priority. Yes and no, it's fun. It's a heroic fantasy setting. If your dwarves don't battle goblins and ogres and demons, then they're just small bearded people. There's nothing wrong with being a small bearded person. Yes, I know. I'm not being racist, I don't know. But it loses. I mean, why not just use as Zeus or Pharaoh or SimCity, just use normal people but have more advanced looking cities and more advanced mechanics? These are all fairly simple mechanics. The crafting, that's Minecraft. I mean, I'm not a developer, so I don't know how hard it is to program this. Probably is quite hard, but it's fairly simple. The tech tree, civilization, Age of Empires, sort of. Many games have these. They've existed for a while, and it's not very complicated. The hotkey bar, the spells are awesome. I like that there are spells in there. It adds a whole twist. Like the portal helps me do a thing. This spell is it spawns a flag, and your dwarves go to that flag. All dwarves go to that flag and stay there until you stop it, which is reminiscent of Dungeon Keeper, and it's very useful for battles. If you know that the zombies are going to spawn here and dwarves are messing around cutting down trees and stuff all over the place, put a flag like here. All your dwarves are going to rally here, wait there until the zombies come, blah blah blah, get into the traps and then come back and fight. It's really practical. There are some survival elements as well. Each dwarf, actually I can see that in the equipment tab. Each dwarf has hunger and health. For now, the only way I found to replenish health is from sleeping. They all have individual beds. I'm starting to make better beds, I think, but I've not put anyone down yet. And they cook for food. For them to get the food, you put down tables, and you put up the food on the tables. Speaking of which, let's put some grilled meat. How do you make food? You craft it. So, like, for a grilled fish, I need a coal, an oil. Let's make a cup of grilled fish, shall we? And I'll need fish. Coal. Craft. So 2 of these, well, yeah, 1 of oil, 1 fish, 1 coal seems to make 5 grilled fish. That's nifty. And Dwarf will go down and craft it. Right, and then so it's on my hotbar. Let's put some steaks there. Sticks there, a couple of sticks there. They like having a variety of food. At the start I only had apples, and these are the apples that I'd already put down at the very beginning of the game. They're still there because they don't want to eat apples anymore. They've gone on strike. No more apples. That's interesting. The more nourishing the thing is, the more hunger they'll get back from it. And I finished the fishing tech tree. Okay, so that unlocked farming, which will unlock a mill. Oh, that's actually fun. But, see, I haven't finished unlocking it now because I need to get basic stoneworking finished first. And for that I need to finish basic decorating, and for that I need to finish advanced construction. So I'm not there yet. But anyway, one step forward. What's going on? So there's some survival. They need to be well fed, need to rest, or they'll die. It's not exactly permanent death. When they die, they lose all the equipment, and the other dwarves will collect it again. And what happens is, you have a level system in the game, which is up here. Any action a dwarf does, dig, fish, craft, fight, anything, build, I'm not sure, possibly, will give a little bit of XP there. I just got 10 XP, I'm not quite sure from what. You also have quests here. basically it's always craft a specific amount of things or dig a specific amount of mineral or whatever. This gives you XP. When you level up, you unlock an extra population level. So I'm level 9, I can have 9 dwarfs total. When a dwarf dies, a timer starts until he respawns. So yeah, you can get wiped, but it's never the end of the game. If you're patient enough, your dwarfs will eventually come back, and hopefully you can start again. Sometimes things can go really horribly wrong. For example, I had a problem at one stage in another game, in beta, where a goblin invasion spawned right next to my spawn. All my dwarves died. They respawned and died one at a time instantly from the goblin invasion. That was a little bit annoying. Water is a huge pain in this game, but I can collect it now because I discovered buckets in the tech tree. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah. One click for everything gets a bit annoying sometimes, but it works. Okay, fast forwarding worked. We'll soon be invaded by something. My dwarfs aren't doing much, so they'll be ready to fight. Did they finish getting all the coal up here? They did. I should probably put a torch so that I see what I'm doing. It's good there's a lot of coal to dig, because you need coal for cooking, for forging, for lots of stuff, but... Okay, so there we go, there's the invasion. Again, it's a bunch of skeletons. It's... Oh, okay. I'm gonna shut up now. That's the first time I see... Oh my god, there's so many... Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna shut up now. This gets incredibly harder. Alright, all dwarfs, we're gonna need you right now. This is bad, because this side I haven't put that many traps in. Okay, and then you slow down time a bit. I should have crafted more fire arrows as well. Oh god, that's a bit harder. As you can see, zombies have a bump attack, which is nuisance. Okay. This guy doesn't seem to be attacking though, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to make him run away. There we go. Alright. I nearly lost a couple of them, but it went fine. But this explains, this tells me, yes, there is a progress system. I don't know how it works. No idea how this guy decided, okay, I'm going to start spawning, but... Yeah, the beholder. And he's dead. GG. That was, for a moment there, I was kind of scared. When I get a beholder eye? Oh, I need to stop this thing. Stop. There we go. Collect all that juicy loot. Not sure what I'm going to do with the beholder eye. So maybe it's every wave. Every wave just gets harder and harder and harder, which means I need to hurry up and unlock new techs, or I'm going to get overwhelmed. Interesting. Let's have a look. Yeah. Behold an eye. Oh, it's just an eye. Magic elixirs. Okay. That's fairly advanced in alchemy tech. Equipment. So health, hunger, you need to make sure. The most annoying thing basically is that once they start sleeping, they kind of don't stop. And if there's a big battle and a lot of your dwarves get hurt, they're all going to start sleeping, which means all the rest of the work in the settlement is going to be really slowed down. So that's what you have to keep an eye on. Right now, yeah, basically all my melee guys need to go and sleep it off. Like I could do with eating a bit as well. You can give them orders. Alright, Gloin. How do I get to you already? I can't remember. There's a way to select. Yeah, there we go. I think I double clicked or something. Go and eat first. He's not listening. Or is he? Is he going to this table? Whatever. Anyway. It looks like he is. Equipment. So you have Let's see, is there someone that's not got anything equipped? No, not really. You have a boots slot. I haven't unlocked any boots yet, so I'm not quite sure what I'll do. Probably movement speed. An armor slot. It does as it say, gives extra armor. Armor 4. A accessory slot. This guy gave him a backpack, which enables him to carry extra stuff. Precisely, yeah, one extra item. A hat slot, usually also armor. A axe slot, a weapon slot, and a pickaxe slot. They all have this, but I've varied what they get. So this guy is a fisherman. Fisher 14. I give him a bucket of worms. It increases his fisher skill. This guy is an archer. He's got archer glove. He shoots better. Same goes. This guy is a carpenter. I give him a handsaw. He can do extra carpenter stuff. So it's you know, it's and he needs. I don't have any armor left. Extra stuff are these books. They increase the skill of the dwarves. Alright, let's find someone who's a melee character. You're melee. But you don't have fighter yet, so there we go. Use the book. He's now also a warrior. I can make him a climber or mage. Exactly how the experience works, I'm not sure. Do they have to be 100? Excuse me. Do they have to be level 100 to level up? Or is it every point makes them better and better? I don't know. I think it's every point makes them better and better because it's very, very slow to upgrade. And so you just equipment, level them up, give them new skills. It's the RPG element, the heroic fantasy. It's not bad. So all in all, I'm having fun with the game. But I'm now like 8 hours in to do all this. From the text research, the invasions took me time to beat, figuring out how everything works. Okay, these guys are going here for some reason. I'm not sure what they're doing here. As to all have all of this, I'm going to dig out one stage to start building probably a castle of some sort. Anyway, so that's it. Let's craft the world. I'm having fun with it. Is it worth the... how much is it exactly? 19 euros or 18 euros 99. It might also be because it's $18.99. Anyway, it's 20 euros. I'm not sure I would recommend buying it for 20 euros. It looks nice, but it doesn't look special. All the dwarfs are basically clones of themselves, but with different coloured beards. Eventually, when I have more advanced armor, let's have a look. They're all going to have these helmets, which is going to hide their faces, and bigger armor. They're all going to be stormtroopers, basically. They're going to be clones. So it's pretty, it's charming, but it's nothing amazing. So if it's on sale and you really like a sandboxy kind of build your city game, yeah, definitely get it. If you're not sure what you want, if you're more of a strategy person, I would think going on GOG and getting Pharaoh or Zeus, those games would be your better option. In any case, I'm going to keep going with my dwarf settlement, make everything look nice and shiny. Why am I making it all shiny? Well, because one, I don't really like living in dirt. Two, there's a comfort thing. I don't exactly know what that does. I think it increases health gotten back from sleeping, hunger getting back from eating. There might be happiness. I've never really encountered it. They've never yet been utterly miserable, so I don't know if they can become miserable or not. Yeah, and you cut down a lot of trees, get that sorted out, kill the sheep. It's fun. There's a lot of things to do. too much, maybe. Too much to do. Like, I need to unlock chairs to get boots. Why? Why? I mean, yeah, sitting down is cool. I mean, I suppose you need to sit down to be able to put your shoes on properly. I don't know. It's weird. But it's kind of fun. So it's up to you. It's on Steam. It's officially out. They're still working on it. Hopefully they make it better and better. Work on the AI a bit more. Add some stuff. There's a beholder, so maybe there are dragons. Maybe there's some really awesome stuff. This is a basic map, so I'm guessing there's bigger maps, more difficult maps, like snow maps, desert maps where there's less resources and stuff. What the hell is that thing? Can I... No, that's wall. Okay. And there's always cool stuff to discover like this. I have no idea what that is, but I'm going to kill it because it looks creepy. Oh, there we go. What is that? Worm of some kind. Oh, is it playing dead? Wait, did I one-shot it? What the hell just happened? Alright, okay. I don't know what that was. There's some iron here still. Anyway, I'm Kingdom the Second. This is Craft the World. It's fun. You decide if it's worth 19 euros. I want to say not quite, but nearly there. Until the next time I see you guys, farewell for now.